Okay then, so good morning everyone. And if you'd like to start, as always, by making yourselves really nice and comfortable. Taking your time to settle yourselves in a suitable seated position that's going to be really nice and comfortable for you. We want to settle with the head and neck in line with the spine, shoulders directly above the hips, hands relaxing onto the knees, palms face upwards. And bring some light contact there to the thumb and first fingertips. Other three fingers relaxed, straight and in contact with each other. And just taking a few moments, feel that support of the floor beneath or your seat beneath, and allow your body to really start to settle down, relaxing into that support. Allowing your eyelids to lightly close, bringing the attention inwards. And just take a few moments there to really be aware of your shoulders being directly above your hips, so that you're bringing your spine into that nice, neutral, natural alignment. And do use as much support under your buttocks or your knees or for your back, whatever you feel you need, so that you're able to relax around your neutral upright spine. And as you balance the shoulders above the hips, there's a feeling of balance and lightness. The head begins to feel as if it just floats at the top of the neck. Face becoming soft and expressionless. Forehead feeling smooth and relaxed. Eyebrows relaxing. Eyelids lightly closed. Lips together, teeth slightly apart. Relaxing through the cheeks and the jaw. Tongue resting perhaps in the floor of the mouth, or maybe just touching the roof of the mouth behind the top teeth. The tongue relaxes. Throat relaxes. Shoulders melt down away from the ears as the weight of the elbows relaxes to the floor and the hands remain fully supported. Chest relaxes. Abdomen lets go. Settling more deeply into the pelvis. Relaxing the hips. Letting go of the thighs. The knees. Relaxing the ankles and the feet. So that your whole body begins to settle into relaxed stillness around your neutral, natural upright spine. As you find that stillness, check around. Make sure everything feels perfect for you. Make adjustments when necessary. Comfort is most important. And as you find the comfortable stillness, without altering in any way, just become aware of your breathing. And just notice what that's like. There are no right or wrong answers. It's just what you can notice about your body breathing as you become aware of the process. And as you're aware of the breath now, take some gentle control and begin to deepen your breathing. Longer, slower, deeper breaths in Longer, slower, deeper breaths out. Nothing is forced. Everything just smoothly and gently increasing. Be aware of the sensations in your body gently increasing with the depth of your breath. Not overfilling and not over emptying, but settling into the smooth, deep rhythm that feels nice to you. And when you're ready, you can practice the complete yogic breath. So you can look into your eyebrow center and begin to draw the breath smoothly and gently down towards your diaphragm, filling your body both gently outwards and upwards. On the exhalation, relaxing through those upper portions of the body, smoothly and gently contracting through the ribs and drawing the abdomen slightly back and gently upwards towards the end of the breath. So just gently encouraging the lower lobes of the lungs to empty. Again, nothing's forced. It's very gently, smoothly controlling the breath. Each breath gently cleansing the body, soothing the nervous systems and calming the mind, lowering the blood pressure. Eyes lightly closed, looking into the eyebrow center and being aware of the sensations. Feel the body rising and falling. Looking into the eyebrow center now, let's take a resting deep breath in and out. And then looking into the eyebrow center, take a steady in breath now to open with the chanting of the mantra Om. Keep the silent on to yourself. Look into your eyebrow center. Imagine that gently poured over you from above. Rest in the silence that follows and let go of your breath. Let the breath take care of itself. Notice the stillness. The softness in your breathing. Become aware of the sounds you can hear. And as you feel ready, gently lower the chin, beginning to blink the eyes open and to release your hands from your mudras. And then once you've released the hands, you can settle yourselves with the legs out long in front of the body. And we can begin to work with our joint loosening. So once you do have the legs out long in front, take the attention down towards your toes, and then squeeze the toes over, and then draw them back and separate them as far as is comfortable. And then just continue to work that way in the toes. Notice how that feels. And as always, be guided by your bodies. Use as much softness or intensity into these initial opening moves as feels nice for you today. So always being guided by how things feel rather than by what I'm saying. Awareness down there in the feet. And then we can move on through to the ankles now. So let's take the feet as far forward as is comfortable and then draw them back towards the body as far as feels comfortable. Awareness in the ankles, notice how that feels. And then let's try circling the feet at the ankles. And then let's try that the other way. Okay, relax the legs, a little bit of a shake off there just to ease away any possible tension, and then support one of the legs behind the thigh and begin to take your knee gently through its full range. Awareness in that knee, noticing how that feels, keeping your breath flowing. And we can move on to the hip that side. So taking the knee out to the side and bringing the straight leg back into the midline. Remember to lift the pelvic floor, to tone through the abdominals, to support as much of the weight of the leg as is comfortable for you. So of course use two hands if you want to. Notice how that feels. Try some the other way around. Awareness in that hip. keeping the breath flowing. And then let's extend that leg out long in front of the body, taking that gently to the knee on the other side. So support that thigh. And then take the knee through full range. Awareness in that knee, bringing the heel in towards the buttock and straightening the leg out of the knee. Breath flowing freely. And then we'll move on to the hip on this side. So with that knee bent, let's take that out and bring the straight leg back in to the midline. Lifting the pelvic floor, toning the abdominals, sitting nice and upright, keeping the breath moving. And let's try some the other way. Always being guided by how things feel. Just do as many as you feel are right for you. No pain, no undue stress anywhere on the body. And then let's relax the legs out straight. So once the legs are out straight in front, just very gently active with the legs, sitting comfortably upright throughout the back, bringing the arms out in front of the body. We'll stretch out the fingers wide apart, then through the little knuckle sections of the fingers into a soft fist, and then flick them up nice and wide. And just continue to work that way through the hands. Do remember to let your shoulders relax here. Let the shoulder blades relax down your back. Don't create tension around the neck area. Awareness in the hands, breath flowing. Okay, so keep your fingers out now. Lift the hands up, pushing the palms away. Draw your fingers back towards your face. Hold that there, take a steady in breath. And exhale the hands down. Encouraging the front of the wrists away there, keeping the arms nice and straight, breath flowing. And as you breathe in now, lifting hands back up. Hold there through the exhalation. Steady in breath. And exhale the hands down. Hold there for a breath. Inhale them up. And exhale down. Okay, so relaxing the arms and circling the hands of the wrists down. Awareness remaining in the wrists, exploring your full range, keeping the breath flowing. And let's try some of those the other way around. And then with the hands now, both palms face upwards, we'll begin to work through the elbows. So moving the attention into the elbows, noticing how this feels. Notice the muscles in the upper arms and around the shoulders as well as what's going on in the elbows. Trying a similar movement then, but with the elbows out to the sides at shoulder level. And again, just notice how that feels, notice the difference. Be working with the arms out in that direction. And then we can keep the fingertips closer to the shoulders, relax the arms and start to circle them around. Nice big circles with the elbows there, keeping the head and neck in line with the spine and exploring again the full range. Breath flowing, making sure that you're still remaining comfortable in the lower back. If you need to ease off in the back there, do separate the feet nice and wide. Try some the other way around now. Okay, and then relax the arms down, give a little bit of a shake off there, and then we can separate the feet for our seated twist. So grounding nicely through the sit bones where possible. One hand in front of the body and one hand behind. With the spine in a really nice neutral, natural upright position in the center there, begin with a steady in breath. On the exhalation, start to gently turn through the rib cage, chest, shoulders, neck, and head. Breathing in, relax and unwind. Swap your hand position, and as you exhale, gently turn through the rib cage, chest, shoulders, neck. Breathing in, relax and unwind. On the exhale, explore that again. Notice how everything feels. Be aware of any tension. Breathing in as you unwind. Exhale as you twist. Just really gauge how your body feels. And then with that awareness, continue to work from one side to the other. And be guided by your sensations. And you can begin to gently challenge that little bit of resistance there and start to possibly explore twisting a little more deeply. But as always, you must be guided by how everything feels and let that lead the way. When you feel that your muscles are softening, that the vertebrae are beginning to loosen and things feel a little softer, then you could start to add some extra leverage using the hand around the outside of the opposite leg as a bit of extra leverage, and maybe that hand on the floor behind. Gently encourage deeper movements, making sure that you're looking after that lower back of the pelvis, your twist starting from round about that waist area, working its way gently up the spine. Your breath leading the way. Try one more of those in each direction, finishing on the opposite side to what you started with, so you worked your body nice and evenly. Once you come back to stillness in the center, providing it's comfortable for you in the knee, fold the right leg in and bring your shin parallel with the front edge of your mat where possible. So don't draw that heel in really close to the body. Place the hands palms down onto the floor and be very aware of the sit bones and buttocks where possible, and that's going to guide you as you come down here. So from this position, take a nice steady in-breath and lift up lightly through the breastbone to lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, start to slide the hands away and fold forward into the space in front, being guided by your buttocks. So if you start to feel that left side lifting, then maybe take the right hand out to the side a little and just press the floor away, and you'll feel that that grounds you nicely through the left side, and then just relax into that space in front in a way that feels okay to you. Checking into that stretch down the left leg, make sure that's agreeable. Soften through the foot or the ankle if you feel you need to. Don't overstretch. No pain, no stress down that left leg. Particularly look after the back of that left knee. Make sure that's comfortable there. Breathing away. Nice steady breaths. Just really give that stretch time to settle in there. Breathing away. Relax through the right leg. Relax the chest towards the floor. Head and neck comfortably in line with the spine. And as you next breathe in, gently rise, either pushing the floor away if that's nice for you. And once you come up, open out that right leg. And let's try that on the left side. So we just fold that left leg in. We want to look for that straight line across the shin. Make sure the sit bones are grounded. Heel nicely grounded on that right side. Hands, palms down onto the floor in front. Again, be aware of your sit bones. As you breathe in, lift up lightly through the chest, the length of the spine. And on that exhale, we start to slide the hands away, folding forwards. Same again, be guided by that right leg, that right buttock. And if you feel as you're coming down, it starts to lift, you start to tip over to that left side. Take the left hand out, press the floor away so you ground nicely through the right side. Head and neck comfortably in line with the spine, and just again, settling into that space. Checking into that right leg. Make sure you're not overstretching. Breathing away, check into the back of the neck, make sure that's nicely in line with the spine, and the gaze is not lifted, creating that crease in the back of the neck. Breathing away, let the breath and gravity assist you, particularly if you're quite close to the floor. Just feel gravity pressing you gently down as you exhale. One more breath here now. And then as you next breathe in, same again, gently rise, pushing the floor away and coming up to that seated position. Let's open out that left leg and again ground through the sit bones. You may feel comfortable to widen the space between your feet there. You might feel that it's already quite stretched, so you can keep them exactly as they are. Just make sure that you're comfortable. Hands again, palms down onto the floor. We've got those sit bones nicely grounded, heels nicely grounded. Pay attention to the sit bones. Breathing in, lift up through the chest. Exhale, slide the hands away and tip your sit bones towards the wall behind now, so that you tip through your pelvis. Show those sit bones up where possible. Take the arms out just as far as is comfortable, head and neck in line with your spine. And again, just take some time. Depending on how far you're coming down, you might be able to come down and just kind of really relax your weight onto your arms. It's possible you could come down maybe even onto the elbows. So whatever you're finding yourself in, do try and let the body weight relax into that space. You might want to reach forward with your right arm and stretch out through that right side of the body, and then explore it on the other side. Stretch forward with the left arm to reach out through that side of the body, and then just come back down to settling, breathing away. One more nice deep breath here. And then on the in-breath, begin to gently rise, pushing the floor away, coming up, and place the feet flat on the floor, but a good hip width apart. Support yourself with hands behind and roll the knees. Just ease out through those hips a little bit there. Okay, and then once you've eased out through the hips, so if you're comfortable in a cross-legged seated position, you can use that. But we're going to be here to do some gentle neck exercises and to start some work on the upper spine. So if you want to sit on with the legs out long, with the feet out wide, whatever you need to do, your comfort is what's important. So if you need to lift your seat as well, or pop yourself up on a block or something, cushion, then feel free to do so. So once you're settled, we just want to be nice and relaxed through the shoulders, head and neck in line. And from that position, we just take a steady in-breath. And as you exhale, let your chin relax down towards your chest, relaxing the weight to the head. As you breathe in, bring the head back up to alignment in the center. As you exhale, take your gaze upwards. Keep control of the back of the neck there. Inhale, lift up through the crown of the head to open right up through the back of the neck. Exhale, release the chin down and relax the weight of the head. Inhale as you come back up and realign in the center. And as you exhale, take the gaze up, crown of the head going up and over to open out the back of the neck. Inhale, lift up through the crown, coming back to alignment. Exhale, chin relaxing down towards the chest. Relax the weight of the head. In breath, come back up to realignment. One more time, exhale, take the gaze upwards, making sure you're looking after the back of the neck. Inhale, lift up through the crown. And on the exhale, this time, relax your ear towards your shoulders. Tip the head towards one side. Inhaling, come back up to the top. Realign, and on the exhale, relax over to the other side. Relax the weight of the head. Inhale as you come up to the top. Exhale, relax over to the other side. Inhale, come up to the top. Exhale, gently over. Breathing in, come up to the top. And out and over. And just relax there now. As you relax there, come into that open side of your neck and really let it go. Relax that shoulder. Feeling that stretch, beginning to really creep up from the top of that shoulder, right the way up the side of the neck, and maybe even feeling that coming right up behind your ear. And do be cautious to just relax the head over and try not to lean over to the side in any way. So we keep the spine nice and neutral in the center. It's just the head that's relaxed over. So as you next breathe in, very cautiously, bring the head slowly back up. So you're making sure that everything feels okay. And then once you're up to realignment on the exhale, drop it gently over to the opposite side. And again, just relax. It may take some time for that to settle in that side as you've been stretching that side. So just let the weight of the head relax. Let the shoulders relax. Try where possible not to lean over to the side in any way. Just make sure that movement's up there in the neck. Shoulders relaxing away from the ears, and begin to be aware of that stretch. Just again, settling in on that open side of the neck. As you relax the weight of the head, just gently let that stretch creep right up behind the ear where possible. Okay, so again, very carefully, as you breathe in, cautiously back up to the center, realign, and as you exhale, turn and look over the shoulder as far as you can, leading with your chin. Make sure you don't tip your head back. Inhale and come back forward facing. As you exhale, just continue smoothly round in the opposite direction and lead with the chin. Inhaling, come smoothly back to the center, shoulders nice and still. Exhaling, turn the gaze, just the head. Inhale as you come back forward facing. Exhale as you take it round to the other side, shoulders remaining nice and still. Inhaling as you come back forward facing. Exhaling one more time, take that round to the other side. Inhaling as you come back center. And exhaling, last one, round in the opposite direction. And then as you breathe in, coming smoothly back to the center. And once you come back to the center there, just in your own way, just explore some gentle freestyle head and neck movements. So just you turn your head in different directions, different types of movement, and just explore how everything feels there. And then once you've had a chance to work with that a few times, come back to stillness in the center. So again here, do make sure you're comfortable. If you're already starting to feel a little bit uncomfortable from sitting in that position, then do support yourself, because we're going to still continue to work from here. So pop the legs out long or widen the feet, do whatever you need to do to be comfortable. Okay, so we're going to be working on the spine now. I'm just going to demonstrate for you. Some of you will have worked with me with this before, maybe all of you, but I'm just going to show you first to remind you. So we're going to start by just resting the hands up on the head, and somewhere to place the hands for support. With the awareness in the shoulder blades, draw your shoulder blades back towards each other and lift lightly through the chest, raising the gaze. And in this position, make sure that the back of the neck is super comfortable, not folding the back of the neck. On the exhale, the shoulder blades sweep around and hug the heart center as you bring your elbows as close to each other as is comfortable, and bring them down towards the body as close as you can. And then on the inhale, you let your shoulder blades open out and lift up the chest. And on the exhale, elbows come in and down, shoulder blades wrap around the heart center. So start off with the hands up by the head, sitting comfortably upright throughout the spine in that neutral position. Then in breath, draw the shoulder blades back towards each other, lightly lift through the chest. Exhale, come down, bring the elbows together and down towards the abdomen and wrap the shoulder blades around the heart center. As you inhale, open those shoulder blades out, draw them back towards each other. And as you exhale, bring them wrapped around your heart as you bring the elbows down and towards each other. In breath, as you draw the shoulder blades back, lift up the heart. Exhale, as the shoulder blades wrap around the heart center, elbows coming towards each other and down towards the abdomen. Nice big breath as you open up and exhaling as you close back down. Let your breath lead the way. Work with awareness. Feeling into the spine. Remember to look after the neck, particularly as you're taking the shoulder blades back and down. In breath, opening right out, looking after the neck. Out breath, folding in, chin down, elbows down. In breath, opening out. Out breath, folding in. Two more now. And on this last one, when you wrap those shoulder blades around the heart center, just stay there for a few moments. Let the breath flow. Okay, now as you're ready, just relax the arms down and gently raise the gaze. And once you come up there, just take 1 or 2 moments, notice how that feels. Head and neck in line with the spine, shoulders above the hips, arms nice and relaxed. Be aware of your sensations. Excellent, well done. So place your right hand down onto the floor beside you and crawl your fingertips away until you reach out as far as you can to feel some stretch in the upper arm there and up towards the shoulder. So you're continually trying to really walk those fingertips to that top end of your mat. And take a steady in breath. As you exhale, relax your head in the opposite direction. Breathing away. As you next exhale, relax the arm. And as you inhale, bring the head back up to the top. Excellent. Take the left arm out to the side and walk those fingertips away until you're reaching out as far as you can, and you can start to feel that that's creating that sensation of stretch all up around that top end of the arm. Don't lean over to the side in any way, just reach that arm out and keep those fingertips trying to get away. Take a steady in breath and relax the head over in the opposite direction. Notice how that affects that stretch. Breathing away. As you next exhale, relax the arm. And as you breathe in, Bring the head back up to the top. Just take a moment there, notice how that feels. Okay, so we're going to come around onto the hands and knees. So if you need some extra padding underneath your knees, do prepare yourself that way so that you've got that little bit of extra support. Once you're round onto the hands and knees, we want knees under the hips and the hands underneath the shoulders. And then once you're in that nice flat back tabletop type position, keeping the arms nice and straight, just sway your weight forward and back, but don't bend the elbows. Keep the arms straight and just take your back forward and back. Just take the body forward and back, keeping elbows straight. And then when you come back up next time to the center, start to circle the body around. So you create a massage for your knees, and there's a certain amount of work for your wrists as you circle around, but we're also helping to create some spinal mobility. Try your circles the other way round. So keeping the back nice and flat and just circling around. Notice the massage on the knees, notice the effects on the wrists. Make sure everything feels okay to you. And then coming back to stillness in the center. Now, take a steady in breath. And as you exhale, walk your hands round to your right side, keeping head and neck in line with the spine, gazing at the floor, and press back as far as you feel you can, keeping your hip above your knee. Inhale, walk back round to the center, and as you exhale, walk the hands round to the other side as far as you can. Keep the hips above the knees and just press back, gazing at the floor. Inhale, come back to your center. Exhale, walk back round to your right side. Press back as far as you can. Keep head and neck in line with spine. Inhaling as you come back to the center. Exhaling as you walk back right the way round to the other side. One more time. Inhale as you come back to the center. Exhale as you take that round. Press back as far as you can. One more. Inhale to the front. And then on that last exhale, take that round to the left as far as you can. And then inhaling, coming back to the center. Once you come back to the center, pop that right foot back, tuck the toes under, and press back into your heel. Head and neck in line with the spine, lifting the pelvic floor, tightening through the abdomen, crown of the head lengthening away, breath flowing. On the inhale, lower the knee. On the out breath, take the other leg back, toes tucking under, pushing back into that heel, lifted pelvic floor, toning through the abdominals, creating gentle lengthening from that heel to the crown of the head, breathing away, steady breaths. Notice how things feel, send the exhale down that leg. Inhale, knee to the floor. Exhale, other leg back, toes tucked under. Press back into that heel. Lifting the pelvic floor, gently toning the abdomen, keeping that lovely sense of length through the body. Heel lightly heading back, crown of the head lightly away forward. On the exhale, lower the knee and take the other leg back. Press back through that heel, lift the pelvic floor, tone through the abdominals, gently lengthening through the body. Okay, inhale, lowering that knee to the floor. Pop the elbows down to below the shoulders. Interlace the fingers and tuck your lowest little finger inside your hands. Relax the head and neck in line with the spine. Tuck the toes under at the back. Take a nice steady in-breath through the nose. On the exhale, press down through the elbows. Take the buttocks up high. Pressing back through those heels. Check that the neck is nice and comfortable. Breathing away. Lifting the pelvic floor, toning through the abdominals, pressing into the elbows, lightly through the forearms, heels lightly down in the direction of the floor, lifting up through those sit bones, breathing away. If you need to come down at all, then come down. Make sure you honor your own body. Breath flowing. As you next breathe in, gently rise to the tiptoes. Bring the knees to the floor. Flatten your toes at the back. Sit the bottom back over the heels and either relax with the arms out long in front of the body, perhaps with your forehead supported on your hands or fists. If you're very comfortable with the forehead relaxing down on the ground, you may like to bring the arms down by the sides of your legs and relax in Balasana, full pose of a child. Whatever you're working with here, do make sure that you're able to completely relax. You're letting go of the shoulders, relaxing through the neck, letting go of the weight to the head. If there's something that you can do to this position to make it more comfortable for you, then please feel free to do so. So you might want to widen your knees, you might want to support your forehead in some way. You may prefer the arms out in front of the body. So just have a little play with it. Make sure that what you're settling into feels really nice to you. And as you're settling there, just find that stillness, connect with your breathing. Breathe as smoothly and deeply as you can and just be aware of those sensations. Feel your body gently expanding outwards with the breath. And as you exhale, feel that surrender. Just let everything go. Allow all tension, all tiredness to just drain away. Let Mother Earth recycle that for you. Nice, steady breaths. Feel your body expanding outwards with that life-giving energy. And on the exhale, just feel yourself releasing anything that you no longer need right now. One more nice, steady breath in that way. Creating as much surrender and as much release as you can through your out breath. And then as you feel ready, on the next in-breath, bring the hands forward of the body if they're not already there and gently rise up onto the hands and knees. Spread your hands, your fingers wide apart and prepare to come up into down face dog. So tucking the toes well under at the back, hands spread nice and wide. From there, lifting the pelvic floor, toning the abdominals, taking a steady in-breath. On the out-breath, take the bottom back a little, then push the floor away, buttocks up high, head low. Have a look at the hands, make sure they're well placed for you. Make your adjustments if you feel you need to. Check that your head is well placed so that there is no discomfort in your neck. Keep a bit of softness in your knees right now, if that's preferable for you, while you concentrate on lengthening and opening up the upper body. Pressing the floor away, pushing the buttocks back, opening out the side ribs, opening out the armpit, side waists, pressing lightly down through the heels if that's agreeable for you. Breathing away, check the neck remains comfortable. Breathe as steadily as you feel you can. If at any time you need to come down, come down. Don't stay with it unless it still feels really nice for you. Breathing away. Look after your wrists. Look after your shoulders, your necks. Make sure everything is comfortable. Breath flowing. So we're going to be relaxing in a ragdoll standing forward bend. So when you're ready, soften your knees and either walk your feet to your hands or the hands towards the feet. Keep the knees well bent, and once you're there, just let the body hang. Let the arms hang, let the head and neck hang, let the shoulders hang out. If your hands touch the ground, you might want to fold your elbows. Or fold the arms or hold the elbows so that the weight of the arms can hang towards the ground, and let the weight of the head hang, relax through the neck. You might even want to explore some gentle head and neck movements while you let the weight of the head release here. Just easing out in a way that feels okay to you. And then just once again, find a little stillness here. So the knees are generously bent, arms just hanging, head and neck just hanging. And just let the body breathe. Okay, so we're going to think about rising. Look after your back, hands to the hips. Lower the bottom towards the floor, bending the knees, and then look forward. Push down through the feet as you rise up. And on the exhale, just relax the arms by the sides. Okay, so we're going to warm things up a little bit more here, and we're going to work with a circulation booster. So I'll demonstrate for you, and then I'll stop again, and we can perhaps start together. I know sometimes this one can we can lose our rhythm on this sometimes, but just do the best you can. So I'm just going to demonstrate first. We're going to keep one foot planted, and we'll be taking one big step forward and back with the other leg. So one foot stays still, and the other one will take a big step forward and back. And the arms move twice, up and down at the front, up and down at the back. In breath, out breath, in breath, out breath. Okay, so it'll be something like that. So we'll try and start together. So we're going to keep the left foot planted, and we'll step forward and back on the right. So off we go. Step forward, in breath and out, in breath and out. Step forward and back. Excellent. Forward. Oh, lovely. So in and out, in and out. Two more forward and back. Last one. And stop. Okay, so I hope you'll manage to to get with me on that one. I know sometimes it's not easy. So just take a moment, notice how that feels. So be aware of how that's affected you. Getting the circulation going, maybe lifting the body temperature a little bit, maybe elevating the breath, heart rate. That may or may not be true for you. Okay, so let's try it on the other side. So this time we're going to keep the right foot still, and it's going to be the left foot that steps forward and back. Okay, off we go. Breathing in. Two more forward and back. Last one. And stop. And once again, just take a moment and notice how that feels. Okay, so let's stand in Tadasana. So bring the legs and feet as close together as is comfortable for you. Bringing the outer edges of your feet parallel. And lift your toes and find your four corners. And just ground down through the corners, relax the toes. And just with the attention down there in the feet, lift up through the arches so you kind of tone the feet. Tone up lightly through the shins and the calves. Lift lightly the knees and the thighs. Now with the inner thighs, roll them inwards towards each other so you pop out your sit bones at the back. And it makes you feel like you're sticking your tailbone out. Don't worry about that. Come up to the chest, lift up through the chest, open the front of the shoulders, let the shoulder blades come down the back. Head and neck in line there. So we should feel as if we're kind of sticking the tailbone out now. Now tuck your tailbone under, just draw it under so that it's level with your pubic bone, one above the other, and that should have brought everything really nicely back into alignment. So just take a moment there. So the pelvic floor is lightly lifted, the abdomen is gently toned, tailbone tucks under so that it is directly underneath the pubic bone, so the pelvis is very even. Shoulder blades relax down the back, the shoulders are relaxing, the arms are hanging, the head and neck is in line. Standing like a mountain. If you're happy to explore closing your eyes here, do. Notice how that affects your balance. If it's really terrible and the balance is all over the place, then just create enough sight, so just enough gap for you to hold your balance. Be aware of your breath flowing. Okay, so gently opening the eyes and bring your hands into Anjali Mudra, prayer pose in front of the chest. Front edge of your thumbs resting upon the breastbone, elbows relaxing, shoulders relaxed, head and neck in line with the spine. Okay, as you breathe in now, take the arms up overhead and watch them rise. As you exhale, swallow, dive down, take them out to shoulder level, lift up those sit bones, bring the hands down, make contact with the fronts of the legs or the tops of the feet. Inhale, Lift up the heart center and extend the crown of your head away forward to lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, fully forward bend. Chin under, crown down, elbows towards the wall behind. On the in-breath now, sweep the arms out to the sides as you look forwards, palms up, come all the way back up to the top, looking up, touch the palms together. Exhale, float them back down in front of the chest and watch them come down. As you inhale, take the arms up, watch them go up. As you exhale, bring them out to shoulder level and swallow dive down. Lift the pelvic floor, tone the abdomen, show the sit bones up. Bring the hands down, make contact. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lift up the heart and extend the crown away forwards. Exhale and fully forward bend. Chin under, crown down, lift pelvic floor, tone the abdomen. Inhale, come up, arms out to the sides. All the way up, touch palms together overhead. And come back down in front of the chest. We'll try that one more time. On the inhale, take the arms all the way up overhead, watch them go up. Exhale, swallow, dive down. Arms out to shoulder level, lift up those sit bones, fold the lower ribs to the upper thighs, hands down, make contact. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, lifting the heart, crown of the head away. Exhale, and fully forward bend. And once there, just hold that forward bend now. Chin under, crown down, balancing the weight nice and evenly. Elbows encouraging towards the wall behind. Breath flowing. Two more breaths here. Last one. And then as you next breathe in, arms out to the sides, look forward, rise up. Bring the arms together overhead, touch the palms together. And on the exhale, bring them back down in front of the chest. And just hold there. Let the shoulder blades relax down the back. Tailbone tucked under, lightly lifted pelvic floor, toned abdomen. Shoulder blades relaxing, shoulders relaxed, head and neck in line with the spine. Notice how that feels. Okay, as you next exhale, relax the arms gently down by the sides. So we're going to finish our standing work with the flowing tree sequence. So I'm just going to remind you of the practice, and then we'll have a go together. So we will start in prayer pose. On the in-breath, we relax the arms down, we take them up overhead, and we place our foot into position. On the exhale, we bring the hands down in front of the chest. On the inhale, the fingertips turn to face the way forwards. And then on the exhale, the arms are stretched out in front. On the inhale, we open out. And on the exhale, we float down, changing sides. And on the inhale, we come back up, arms overhead. Exhale, the hands come down in front of the chest. Inhale, the fingertips turn forward. And exhale as the arms stretch away. Inhale as we open that out, and on the exhale, we just float that over and take that back over onto the other side. So I'll talk you right all the way through the sequence each time, and just do the best you can. Obviously, you can keep the foot on the floor and just rest the heel on the side of the other leg if the balance is not with you today. So just do what feels right for you. So let's just take a moment to balance the weight nice and evenly to begin with. Just stand tall, head and neck in line. Lightly lift the pelvic floor, gently tone the abdominals, shoulder blades relaxing down the back. Just take a moment there. If you're happy to close your eyes for a moment, then do. If you need that little gap to see the floor so that supports your balance, then work that way. Connect with your breathing. Remember, helping to steady the balance. If we steady the breath, we can achieve that. So when you work through this practice, breathe as steadily and as smoothly as you can, attempting to synchronize your movements with that breath. So be aware of your weight distribution on your feet now and balance them evenly. Be aware of your breath. Send the energy of your exhalation down your body and out your feet and into Mother Earth. Gather the breath in the center of the chest at heart level, breathing in, and as you exhale, send that down to Mother Earth. And as you next breathe in, bring your hands into Anjali Mudra. Send that exhale down the body. One more breath here. Okay, so gently opening the eyes, and as you breathe in, lower the hands, take the weight onto one side, pick up the foot, take the hands overhead. Exhale, bring prayer pose down in front of the chest. Inhale and turn the fingertips forward. Exhale and stretch the arms away. Inhale, open the arms out. And on the exhale, lower the arms, float over to the other side. On the in-breath, bring the arms up, place the foot into position. On the out-breath, bring the hands down into prayer pose. In-breath and turn the fingertips to face forward. Exhale and stretch the arms away. Inhale, open the arms out smoothly. Exhale, put the foot down, float over to the other side. Inhale, bring the foot up, take the arms up overhead. Exhale, float back down, prayer pose in front of the chest. Inhale, fingertips forward. Exhale and stretch the arms away. Inhale, open out the arms. And on the exhale, float over to the other side. Inhale, sweep the arms up, bring the foot up into position. Exhale, down into prayer pose. Inhale as the fingertips turn forward. Exhale as you extend away. Inhale, arms opening out. Exhale, float over to the other side. Foot down on the in-breath, bring the arms up. Bring the other foot into position. On the exhale, hands down into prayer pose. On the inhale, fingertips forward. On the exhale, extend the arms away. Inhale, open out the arms. Exhale and float that over. Inhale, arms up, foot into position. Exhale into prayer pose. Inhale, the fingertips forward. Exhale, take the arms away. Inhale, open out the arms. Exhale, float that over. Inhale, arms up, foot in position. Prayer pose. Fingertips away. Lengthen the arms. Open out. Float over. Arms up, foot in position. Prayer pose. Fingertips are forward. Arms away. Open out. Float over. Arms up. Prayer pose. Fingertips forward. Arms away. Open out. Float over. Arms up. Prayer pose. Fingertips forward. Arms away. And open out. Float over. Last two without instruction now. Breathing in. Last one on this side. As the foot comes down, let the hands come down and come back into prayer pose. Hold nice and steady. If you're happy to close the eyes there, do. Lifted pelvic floor, toned abdomen, tailbone tucked under so it's level with the pubic bone, shoulder blades relaxed down the back, the head and neck are in line. Breathing away, just notice how things feel. As you next exhale, relax the arms by the sides. And if the eyes are closed, gently blink them open. Bring yourself down then onto your mat. Come down onto the back of the body in a semi-supine position. Once you're there, make any adjustments so that you feel quite comfortable. Adjust your hair, your clothing, your position. And then with your hands, palms down on the floor beside you, apply some gentle pressure and bring your two knees into your chest. Clasp your hands loosely around the shins or thighs and hug the legs to the body. Hugging them close, try a little side to side rolling, massaging your back gently against the ground. And if it's agreeable, turn your head gently in the opposite direction. You may even feel comfortable to look right the way down towards the floor. But as always, protect your neck. Come back to stillness in the centre. Pop the left foot down on the floor. Clasp the hands around the right lower shin or perhaps behind the thigh for our gastric practices. Hold that there. Take a steady in-breath. On the exhale, squeeze that right leg into your body nice and tight. Hold the pressure there. Breathe in again. Exhaling, squeeze the leg, raise up the head, neck and the shoulders, tuck your chin in towards your chest and look down your midline. Breathing in, relax your head gently back down. And as you breathe out, pop your right foot on the floor. Bring the left knee in towards the body and clasp the hands around the lower shin or behind the thigh. Take a steady in-breath into the abdomen. As you exhale, squeeze that left leg into the body nice and tight. Hold your pressure there, breathe in again. On the exhalation, squeeze that leg, raising the head, neck and the shoulders, chin in towards the chest, looking down midline. As you breathe in, relax the head back down. And if you're strong in the back here, you could lengthen the left leg long, otherwise pop the foot on the floor. Bringing the right knee in towards the body and extending through the left leg now, if that's comfortable for you. If you're protecting your back, keep the left leg bent if you want to. Take a nice steady in-breath. On the exhale, squeeze that right leg into the body nice and tight. Hold the pressure there, breathing in again. On the exhale, squeeze that leg, raise head, neck and shoulders, chin in towards the chest, looking down midline. Breathing in, relax, head back down, breathing out. And either extend that right leg long if that's comfortable for you, or pop the foot down on the floor before you bend the left leg. Once you have that left leg in towards the body, gently extending through the right if that's comfortable for you. Take a steady in-breath into the abdomen. Exhaling and squeeze the leg in nice and tight. Hold the pressure, breathe in again. Exhaling, squeeze the leg, raising the head, neck and the shoulders, chin in towards the chest, looking down midline. Breathing in, relax the head back down. If you're strong in the back, extend the left leg long. If you're protecting the back, pop that left foot on the floor and bend the right leg. Hands on the floor, applying a little pressure. Bring your two knees carefully in towards the chest. Clasp your hands loosely either around the shins or behind the thighs. Settling down, take a nice deep breath into the abdomen. Exhaling and squeeze the legs in nice and tight there. Breathing in again. On the exhale, squeeze the legs, raising head, neck and shoulders, chin into the chest, nose towards the center of your knees. Hold there until you feel the need to breathe in. And then as you breathe in, gently relax the head back down. Change your hand position to behind your thighs, providing you're comfortable to rock along the length of your spine. If you prefer to leave this out, then feel free to do so. If you're happy to work with me, tuck the chin right into your chest. Use the legs to create that little bit of momentum and rock along the length of your spine. Making sure you keep that chin in to protect the head and neck. Once you've had a chance to massage the spine several times in that way, if it's nice for you to rock up to the seated position, then do. If you prefer to be a little bit more cautious with that, then feel free to just take your time there. Okay, and then once you've come up to that seated position, as long as you're ready to move into relaxation, then pop on any extra layers, grab your comforts, grab your supports, and take a few moments to settle yourself down. You can have the door open, you can close it. Okay then, so do as I say, make sure you've got everything you need. You can have a bolster around there. So you want to make sure that you've got everything you need for your comfort. So a blanket or cushions, maybe supports for the knees, supports for the head. So just really making sure that whatever way you're settling, it's going to be really agreeable for you. Make sure where possible that you won't be disturbed in any way. So where possible, just taking your time to settle yourself into Shavasana with the head and neck in line with the spine, making sure that the chin is not pointing upwards towards the ceiling. So if you feel it is, then maybe just tuck it down a little bit towards the chest so that the back of the neck is nice and free. And if you are supporting the back of your head in any way, do make sure that you're not lifting the head right up and that it still remains nicely aligned with your spine. Legs either out long along the floor. If you have them out long along the floor, then where possible, do separate the feet to at least a hip width, maybe further apart than that if it's comfortable for you, and just let your feet and your knees gently relax outwards. If you're using support behind your knees, make sure your heels are in contact with the ground. Arms out by the sides of the body, far enough away from your body for your shoulders to really be able to relax and release back onto your mat. So you can just explore that, check into that. And just take a few moments. Be aware of your alignment. Feel your support. And really allow your body to start to let go. Really feeling the body, relaxing, releasing, and letting go. Feel yourself letting go of the arms and the legs. Feel yourself relaxing the pelvis, letting go of the pelvic girdle. Feel yourself relaxing, letting go of the chest, letting go of the shoulders, the shoulder blades. Let it all just relax back into your support. Feel that your face is soft and expressionless. Your forehead is smooth and relaxed. Your eyelids are lightly closed. and that you're bringing your attention inwards. And as you bring the attention inwards, check around the body now. Check around your body and make sure that everything feels perfect for you right now. And if you need to make further adjustments, then feel free to make them. So that once you're quite comfortable, where possible, you can remain nice and still. Be aware of the symmetry in your body. Take a moment to be aware of where you're placed within your room. Think about where the objects and items are around and about you. Position of any windows or doors. And being aware of the sounds. Listen to sounds that you can hear inside your building. And then search for those external sounds. Searching for the most distant sound that you can find. And then let go of the sounds. And bring your attention back inside and connect with your breath. Feel your body breathing. Do breathe through your nose where possible. And as you're connecting with the breath in the nose, focus at the nostril openings and be aware of the sensations of the breath entering and exiting. So that you're becoming aware of the sensations of air entering the nostrils and the sensation of air exiting the nostrils. And as you focus on the quality of the air entering and exiting, are you able to notice that the in-breath is a little cooler than the out-breath? Explore that now. Notice that now. Feel the coolness in the nostrils as you breathe in, compared with the more warmer sensation in the nostrils as you exhale. Also become aware of the dryness in the nostrils on the inhalation, compared to that slightly more moist sensation in the exhale. So focusing on the nostril openings, being aware of the cool, dry in-breath, compared to that slightly warmer, slightly more moist out-breath. The nose and the nasal cavities are a perfect air conditioning system, so that when we breathe in through the nose, by the time that air reaches the lungs, it's been cleaned, warmed, and moistened, so that it's in a much more comfortable condition for us to experience it entering the lungs. But you can be very aware of the cool dryness in the nostrils compared to that warm, moist sensation on the exhale. And continuing to stay with an awareness of your breath, but taking this awareness now down into the abdomen and feeling that as you breathe in, the abdomen gently rises, and as you breathe out, the abdomen falls. Breathing in, the abdomen gently rises. Breathing out, the abdomen falls. And begin to deepen the breath in the abdomen so that you start to take longer, slower, Deeper breaths in, creating longer, slower, deeper breaths out. Not overfilling, not over emptying, but settling into a deeper rhythm. And with each breath, feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper and deeper into stillness. The whole body relaxing, releasing, and letting go. The whole body still. Feel the stillness. And as your body lies in stillness, I shall now take you on a rotation of consciousness. I'm going to name the different body parts, and I'd like you to repeat the name of those body parts to yourself mentally and feel into those particular parts of the body. No need to move your body throughout the practice. It's important that you do keep quite still where possible. The practice always begins on the right side. So if you could take your attention now to your right hand thumb. Feel the right hand thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, little finger, palm of the right hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, right side of the chest, waist, hip, right thigh, kneecap, shin, right ankle, top of the right foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, all of the 5 toes on the right foot, the whole right foot, the right leg, the right arm, and an awareness of the whole right side of the body. Awareness of the whole right side of the body. The whole right side of the body. Taking the attention to the left side, feeling into the left hand thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, little finger, palm of the left hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left side of the chest, waist, hip, the left thigh, kneecap, shin, left ankle, top of the left foot, the left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, the little toe. All of the 5 toes on the left foot, the whole left foot, the left leg, the left arm, an awareness of the whole left side of the body. An awareness of the whole left side of the body now. The whole left side of the body. Moving your attention now to the back of the body. Become aware of the back of the head, back of the neck, back of the right shoulder, back of the left shoulder. Right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade. Back of the right ribs, back of the left ribs, back of the right waist, back of the left waist, back of the right hip, back of the left hip. An awareness now of the whole spine. Becoming aware of the whole spine. The whole spine. Right buttock, left buttock, back of the right thigh, back of the left thigh, back of the right knee, back of the left knee, right calf, left calf, right heel, left heel, right sole, left sole. All 5 toes on the right, all 5 toes on the left. Moving the attention to the very top of the head. Being aware of the very top of the head. Right side of the head, the left side of the head. Forehead, right temple, left temple, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, and the eyebrow center. Right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, right nostril, left nostril, the tip of the nose, the upper lip, lower lip, chin, jawline, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, the center of the chest, the whole rib cage, the upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, right groin, left groin, sex organs, anus, whole right leg, the whole left leg, and an awareness of both the legs. Becoming aware of both the legs now. Awareness of both legs. Be aware of the whole right arm, the whole left arm, and an awareness of both arms. Being aware of both arms now. Awareness of both the arms. Be aware now of the whole back of the body together. An awareness of the whole back of the body together. The whole back of the body together. Being aware of the whole front of the body together. Awareness of the whole front of the body together now. The whole front of the body. And being aware of all of the head. An awareness of all of the head. And the whole body as one now. Become aware of the whole body as one. The whole body. The whole body. The whole body. Feeling your whole body surrendering to the moment. This moment is all there is. So allow your mind to cultivate space on an in-breath, breathing into the mind, empty space. And on the out-breath, releasing any mental clutter. On the in-breath, drawing in empty space. And on the out-breath, releasing the anxieties of the day, releasing your work, releasing your commitments. Nothing you need right now. So as you exhale, just let them fall back into the universe. And allow yourself to be here now. Breathing in freedom and allowing your mind to rest in relaxation. Free from thoughts. And in this quiet freedom, the mind rests and recovers. On this journey now, just listen. And just allow your imagination to take you to deep peace, both mentally and physically. And you allow yourself to drift into that safe, secure, calm place where you feel at ease. And as you let go of all of your attachments, you now feel lighter. Your heart is being welcomed home, and you find yourself sitting beside the sea, high up on a grassy cliff, overlooking a beautiful sandy cove. A path leads down towards the sandy bay. The day is sunny and bright. The grass is warm and dry, and there are clumps of pink sea thrift turning the cliff tops into a pink blanket. White daisies and buttercups, clover all around, reminding you of childhood daisy chains and of looking for that four-leafed clover. You lie back on the warm grass. Clouds drift by, white and fluffy. Pictures taking form within the clouds. Shapes appearing, and as you daydream, you find yourself drifting. The warm sun on your body, the smell of the sea, seagulls nesting, the path leading down to the sandy cove. A small boat anchored, the warm sand on bare feet, the shimmering sea. The silence. A lone yacht on the horizon. The sheltered cove. A small rock pool. A sandcastle. A hidden cave. A secret haven, peace and tranquility. Your breath is now slow and steady. You feel as though the breath is breathing the body. Every part of your body breathing. And with each steady inhalation and exhalation, you sense the quiet pulse, and you rest in this stillness. Feeling the warm sea breeze brush over your face. Breathing in the fresh sea air laden with prana and life force. Breathing in positive ions breathing in this moment. And beginning to think about bringing yourself gently back from this journey now. Beginning to leave this visualization. And as you drift back, you feel so energized, and yet you're so very relaxed. You are still in the silence. You are still very peaceful. You are in the stillness of this moment. And this moment is all there is. All is well. And all is well. So as you let go of the visualization, letting go of any possible images, beginning to bring your attention back to your physical being, bringing your awareness back to your physical body lying in your room. Take your mind down the underside of your body and begin to become aware of your contact points. So taking your mind all the way down to the heels and the floor, feeling the contact between the heels and the floor. Be aware of the calves and the floor, the thighs and the floor, buttocks, large contact area in the back, across the shoulders, down your arms, to your feet, to your hands. Being aware of that contact point at the back of the head. Feeling quite grounded, feeling quite safe. Be aware of the contact of your clothing, covers and supports. Noticing any sensations on your bare skin. And reminding yourself again of where you're placed within your room, where the objects are around and about. And beginning to become aware of the sounds you can hear. Listening for sounds. Search for as many different sounds as you can find. Try not to focus on any one particular sound. Keep searching. And then letting go of those sounds, bringing the attention back inside yourself. And as you come back inside now, connect with your breath. Take 2 full, strong, big, deep breaths in and out now. Reawakening your body and mind through that deeper breathing. Take as long as you need for this. There's no rush. And in your own time, when you feel ready, you can start to move the fingers and toes, gradually increase into your hands and into your feet. Take your time to move slowly and gently into the arms and legs in ways that feel nice. Do take as long as you need for this. As long as you need. And in your own time, when you're feeling ready, you could bring yourself back to a seated position, similar to what you would have used at the very beginning of the class. Just taking as long as you need to bring yourself gently back to a seated position, similar to what you would have used at the beginning of the class. Take as long as you need. Make sure that you're supported under the buttocks, that your knees are supported if it's needed, that your spine is able to settle in a really nice, neutral, natural, upright position. Okay, so settling with light contact at the thumb and first fingertips, but with the hands, palms down. Begin to be aware of the support of your seat beneath. Take a moment to really balance those shoulders directly above your hips, so that the head and neck are comfortably in line with the spine, nose in line with the belly button, chin parallel with the floor. Face soft and expressionless. Forehead smooth and relaxed. Eyebrows relaxed, eyelids lightly closed. Relaxing through the cheeks and the jaw, lips together, teeth slightly apart. Tongue relaxed, either in the floor of the mouth or maybe touching the roof of the mouth just behind the top teeth. But let the tongue relax. Let the jaw relax. Let the throat relax. Shoulders melting down away from the ears. Elbows relaxed to the floor. Hands fully supported. Chest relaxed. Abdomen letting go. Settling into the pelvis. Checking into the legs. Making sure everything is perfect. Make adjustments if you need to. And if you're quite sure that you're comfortable, become aware of the flow of your breath. Feel your body breathing. Breathe through the nose where possible. And as you connect with your breath, be aware of the sensations of expansion and contraction. Expanding gently outwards as you breathe in, contracting inwards as you breathe out. And in the same way as we did at the beginning of the class, beginning to gently lengthen and deepen. Lengthening and deepening with a view to practicing the complete yogic breath as soon as you feel ready to do so. Take as long as you need for this. Gaze into the eyebrow center and stay very aware of the sensations of your complete breath, rising and falling. Not letting one breath go by without your complete attention. Staying with your focus of attention, looking into the eyebrow center. Let's take a resting deep breath in and out now. And then stay looking into the eyebrow center and take a steady in breath now to close with the chanting of the mantra Om. Another steady in breath. Looking into the eyebrow center, repeat a silent Om to yourself. Resting in the silence that follows as you let go of your breathing and let it take care of itself. Rest in the stillness. Take a moment there to really notice how you feel. Notice your stillness, your calmness, the softness in your breathing. Okay, so as you're ready now, gently lower the chin, beginning to blink the eyes open to release your hands from your mudras. And I'll bring the class to close there, ladies. So as always, thank you for joining me. And we close with our mantra for peace. Om Shanti, ladies. Om Shanti. Lovely, thank you. Well done, ladies. Jolly good. I'm going to put all your audios back on so I can hear you all again. Well done.
Thank you.
Hope that was all right for everyone.
Yeah, it was great. It was lovely.
Great, Karen. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you very much.
I'm just going to